teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And what a grab by the sophomore.
Well, he takes a big hit as he hangs in there to put it on the target for his first completion. Any quarterback knows sometimes it takes that first hit early to get you going.
And the back gets the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush, the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it. Gamecock's offense is on the move now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They call the draw play here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense and get in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll run the option. Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's just the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
He's back to throw again on second down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff in a single back formation. Continues to fight for yards. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Now rolling out to his left. Looks left and finds his target there. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end. But they weren't fooled at all.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, an exciting start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, it's Gauns. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. Second and goal for the offense. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Tar Heels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion brings up third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Smith. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Pressure is coming. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, UMC. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sellers. but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Let's go. Right. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Here we go. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and you keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Gauze. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. You caught a break there.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they get him down, and what will be the final play of this first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Pulls it in. It's Odom. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. A quick throw to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, UMC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sellers. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch! They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Takes a shot at the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is four-down territory, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
North Carolina Tar Heels will take over first and 10.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. To the air, it's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Jacobs. And the defense brings it down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Zips it down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
It's fielded inside the 40. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the 3rd period. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Sellers. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense and work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Finding some room at the 25. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Away with the run game. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock. They'll
give it to the back. And the the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking for a gap. It's Gauze.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.